This is Mrs. Wilcoskis in the library. It is October 29th, 2015, and we're going to talk about using Sculptris. Sculptris is downloaded on all the computers in the library so that you can use it both in class but outside of class on your free time. It's located on the desktop, or excuse me, there's a shortcut on the desktop to the program. So open it up, and when you open up Sculptris, you start with this big ball of clay, and you want to think about pushing, pulling, creasing, moving the clay to create the desired effect. So I'm just going to give you a couple little pointers on some of the things that you can do with Sculptris. Well, we're going to try and make a face. And right now I've got it in symmetry. So when I do something here, it does it on both sides. Okay. If I want to do something on one side, click here, then I could put like a wart on one side or a dimple. Okay, but notice what happens when I go back. It says it'll remove all asymmetric details. So it'll undo anything that I did asymmetrically. So what I would do is I would do everything that you're trying to do symmetrically first and then unclick the symmetry. Okay, I actually want to start again. So anytime you want to start completely over, hit New Sphere, New Scene, and you get a new ball of wax or a new ball of clay. So we're going to start, and we're just going to try and make an eye. This is crease, and it just puts a crease inside. Notice when I take this and I invert right here, it's pinching the creases outside. Okay, if I want to smooth that over just a tiny bit, like that, and so you can see that I still have that indentation up there where the eyebrows would be, but I've smoothed it over. Let's say I want to give it, let's say this is going to be an alien or an animal. I don't know. I want to give it some horns. To do that, I think it's best to inflate, and it'll give you more clay or whatever this material is, and pull it right here. So I can do this. Oh wait, I've got it in invert. So I can do this, and it's going to start going the other direction and start giving me more. I think it's easier to then pull it in a different direction using the draw right here, and then give yourself horns. Okay, I can make these horns tiny by taking the size here, and then I'd be pulling out little tiny parts here. If I want it to be huge, you can see what big of an area it's going to start pulling from. So be careful with that when making things huge. Also, if I want to make it strong, I can, but small, I can be more particular here. I'm going to go back to, I want to make a nose, and I don't want it to be huge. Right there. Now it's looking like a pig. Maybe I want to make a pig. I'm going to pinch. Let's make this. There we go. Start to see something form there. It's very, very slight. Okay. Let me see what else. If you want to rotate and see what it's going to look like from different areas, here we go. Click on the outside of the item and move it around. Let me see what else I wanted to show you. Okay, this is kind of creepy, and I don't use this very often because haven't figured out why you would use it, but I can see how it might be kind of cool. If you want to rotate something like twisting and pull, watch what this will do. Let's see, there we go, like that. It's kind of crazy. There we go. There we go. Okay, so let's say you really liked this, which I don't, but let's say you really liked this. There's no undo button in Sculptris, so what you need to do is save as you go. If there's something that you like and you wish, you're like, okay, I'm happy with this point, I'm going to save this, call it a pig head with weird things, whatever. It's going to save it as a Sculptris file, sculpture file. Okay, it is not ready to be printed or imported into another program what it is a project file for Sculptris. So you could save this. If you like something, save it as a file, throw it on your desktop, because when you go do something crazy, like, I don't know, I'm going to flatten these, and let's say I inflate something, I'm trying to make some ears, and maybe I don't like the ears that I've made. Okay, let's say I don't like that. What I would do is, I don't like this, I'd come here, I'd open up my pig head file, which I don't think I saved here, and I would pull back up the last place I saved. Think about it like a Word document in Microsoft Office instead of a Word document in Google Docs. It's not saving as you go. You're going to have to go to the last time it's saved and pull it back up. So we'll talk in a different video how you would export this to Google Drive, but explore all these different things that it offers for you, because it's kind of crazy. And you can change the materials, and it doesn't look like clay anymore. It looks like metal. You can decide how you want to mess with this. If you have any questions, come see me in the library.